Hello, my name is Jada Leonard, and today I will be talking to you about coronavirus. Yes, you all has oh, yes, you all have heard of this insidious coronavirus. We all know that coronavirus is not just one kind of virus; it has multiple viruses of itself. Okay, there's different kinds and types that came out through from this past 3 years. Um, COVID 19 has had a major impact on all of our lives. It's one of the reasons why I chose to enroll on online courses to practice social distancing and reduce the chance of me getting COVID. um, with researching and studying and having COVID at the beginning of this year, I've learned a lot and I'm so excited to share you. I'm with you what I've learned. Starting with my first major point. My first major point is COVID symptoms. COVID symptoms, there's several COVID symptoms like fever, chills, a fatigue, headache, body aching, wherever it is. Please go get tested. I don't care if it's a slight cough, a light headache, chills. Go get tested for your safety, for everyone around you safety. Go get tested. Do not be afraid, okay? It's not gonna take that long. If you go get tested, it won't hurt. Even if you're just feeling ill in general, have an open mind. Don't just say, oh, it's allergies or it's a 24-hour bug. No. Go get tested. It's always better to be safe than sorry, okay? Moving on to my second major point, which is me talking about my experience of having COVID. Like I said, I had got COVID at the beginning of this year, which was in January. To be specific, January 3rd. I got it January 3rd. It was like at midnight, and I was laying in bed by myself, in the room by myself. And all of a sudden, I felt like I had the chills and I had a fever. I can tell I had a fever. And I had a real bad migraine, like a headache. It was really bad. And I was like, maybe it's a 24-hour bug. So I just let time go by. And as time went by, it got worse. I started feeling numbness in my legs, in my arms, pain in my stomach, and my back, like my body was aching. The headaches got worse, and chills and fever, and I was crying. And I was like, I can't take this no more. I went downstairs, told my parents. My mom rushed me to the hospital. We went to 4 different hospitals that morning, we went to 4 different hospitals. The first three, we couldn't take, they was not allowing like COVID tests. So we went to the last hospital, and he was like, y'all went to 3 hospitals. He was so nice. He was like, y'all been to 3 hospitals and still haven't taken a COVID test. And so he allowed us to get a COVID test because they wasn't allowing it either, because they were saving it. COVID tests is for emergencies because they was running out of COVID test supplies. So he was so nice and generous to allow us to take one for our inconvenience and for, being at 3 different hospitals already. So we take the test, it came out positive, and I was like, oh, Lord. And when I had COVID, I was I felt so bad. It was so bad. Like, I had this core sores on my, in the corner of my lip. I had a rash on my hand. I was throwing up. I had no appetite. I didn't feel like eating nothing at all. I was throwing up, had diarrhea, throat feel a little bit itchy and stuff, bad fever. My fever was 105.6. It was the highest that everyone that in my house had it. I had the highest fever. It was so bad, and I had more symptoms, but it's gonna take all day if I continue talking about it. So let me move on to my next point. My last point, last but not least, because this one is very important, is safety tips and treatments. So some safety tips is to wear a mask, y'all. I always wear my mask at work because I'm working out, and when I go out public, I wear a mask. Okay, because it's very important. I use disinfectant spray. I spray my area all the time. Hand sanitizer. I'm always washing my hands before and after everything I do. I take vitamins, and now I'm taking sea moss too, which helps a lot. Also, some treatments for COVID-19. It depends on how bad it is for you. If it wasn't that bad, like with me, I they ordered some medicine. Obviously, I just took medicine and like I was drinking tea and taking vitamins, like I said. Or if it's more severe, then you had to be hospitalized, and it may include a ventilator and stuff. So I just want to encourage you all to stay safe and use these safety tips and have a good day. Bye bye.